Read segment. It's Gregory Southall. Battery discharger. Oh, cool.
Connection established without issue. That's a relief. Our staff have all been taking shelter underground on account of the emergency situation. But now I think we can relax a little bit. More accurate observations ought to help too. Speaking of which, we've detected abrupt chiral field disruptions in several locations. Indicative of plate gate emergence, I reckon. Keep expanding network coverage and we'll find out soon enough. Unfortunately, though, the tar currents near our facility are still looking awfully rough, so we can't declare our emergency resolved just yet. The DHV Magellan won't be able to join you here either. It's gonna take some work to get to the bottom of this mess. I'm afraid I can't do much for you given the circumstances, but I'll be sure to thank you properly later. Just know that we're all really grateful. Take care, mate.
Uh-oh. Guitar goblin.
My guns!
You know, truth be told, I don't really care if you and your crew link up the continent or not. Because I'm here just for one reason. Get up! And that's to make you suffer. Can't kill a repatriate for good. But boy, you're about to learn. There's far worse things than dying. So, let's kick it off with some pain.
Gregory Southall, where are you? Come on, save me, you prick!
Flamethrower here has a little bit of an appetite for pyrite. So, the moment you come back from the seam all covered in the stuff, flames roar to life, body starts to burn once more. You will writhe in agony. And then you will die. And you'll return once more. Nothing you can do but you have. It won't be long before the pain becomes more physical. betrayed you once upon a time thing, I mean. Yeah. That's it. Suffer for me, baby. There ain't no turning daisy for you, Sam. No crossing over to the other side. So suffer, huh? Yeah. Suffer through the day you were born.
I'm not allowed to leave the area.
I'll stay with you by your side. Close your tired eyes, and I'll wait. And soon I'll see your smile in our dreams. And
This is this is the sequence from. I've not even played it. Metal Gear Solid 4. I mean, it's in 1 as well. Because it's just the torture sequence from all the Metal Gear Solids. Is he doing it on purpose, or does he just have to reuse all his ideas? Where's the cyborg ninja to save you? Gotta get the infinite ammo. I kinda wish there was more than one villain. I know there's ghosts, but I don't give a shit. It's like Higgs is the only one that actually has any bad intentions. Don't forget, don't think I've forgotten about the Fury either. Oh, that's cool. I like seeing the the sea underneath. I'd pick the fucking guitar at some point. Ah, there we go. Challenge here.
Oops. Catch you later.
He's stuck in a loop of death and resurrection. Before his hair is completely incinerated, he returns to us. His body is restored, only to be burned again. Don't! Even if you speed up time, the flames won't die.
Stick him in some water?
Come on, Sam. Come on!
Some tar?
I don't know what to do!
Oh. Dog man as well. I thought Higgs is a prick.
We've extended chiral network coverage all the way to the Southern Environmental Observatory, and it's all thanks to Sam. His injuries have completely healed too. Deadman, by way of Hartman's Ha, said as much after he finished his examination.
Trust me, Fragile. I'm a doctor, and I know Sam's body better than just about anyone. He's doing fine. No need to worry. Thanks to a healthy dose of Rainey's Corfol, he's as good as new. Or right as rain, as you might say. Even for a repatriate to die and be resurrected so many times in quick succession, I feared the worst. It's a miracle he made it through.
I'm sorry to say that the tar currents near the Southern Environmental Observatory are still unstable. Consequently, we'll need to keep the DHV Magellan here to defend the facility for the time being. All things considered, paving the way to Terminal Fort Knott is a Herculean task, and Sam's going to have to dig deep to see it done.
Don't worry. Sam's up for the challenge.
Thanks to Tarman and Deadman's efforts, his Ha may have made a full recovery. But the same can't be said of his Ka. And this journey was also meant to give Sam's mind an opportunity to heal. Isn't that right, Fragile? Soon, we'll have linked up our final objective. This will mark the end of our travels together. Which means the time to have that conversation with Sam is fast approaching. I believe we should tell him sooner rather than later. But what do you think? Well, perhaps I should broach the subject first.
the baby died in the last game. That's the twist, isn't it? She didn't die at the start of this game. She died at the incinerator. They can't survive outside the we were told that, like, they can't survive outside the thing because everyone's treating him like he's imagining the baby, which makes sense because Lou died. But the twist is that Lou died before we think Lou died. Lou never grew up to be a 1-year-old. He's been, because at the motherhood they said that he had not PSTD. He had a real syndrome, and like, yeah, he's imagining Babby in there right now. But I figured that's why they're tiptoeing around him, not because of the obvious the baby's dead, because we already know the baby's dead. That the baby's always been dead. Because otherwise, what the fuck are they telling him? We gain no new information. That would be really sad if that's the twist. Even though it's going to be slightly undermined because tomorrow was obviously just Lou still.
Something wrong?
Lou's not looking right in there.
Here, show me.
What do you think? It's almost like Lou's fading away.
Is that so? And I'd say we're making progress.
I don't understand.
It's why.
Need to help.
It's why the death was really sketchy. He went away. There was an attack. Higgs has said, "Oh, everyone's lying to you." I figured it out. That's it, isn't it?
What?
Before we set out on our journey together, Fragile, she asked me to help you. To act as your therapist so that you could process the loss of your child.
It would explain why Fragile was acting so weird. It wasn't like survivor guilt.
Lou's been gone for a long, long time now.
No. Lou's right here. We just traveled across Australia together. I'll show you.
The pod you brought on this journey has been empty from the start.
That's not a
The truth
twist.
is, I'm the one who's been operating your Odra deck, and it's because of that connection that I was able to share your flashbacks.
Hey, Sam. Can you take a picture of us?
Do you see? Nothing has changed. The pod has always been empty. We decided not to dispute what you said you saw, but to give you the support you needed instead. In this way, we believed we could help you come to terms with Lou's death.
Wait. What do you mean Lou's death? What are you talking about?
Please understand, Sam. We never meant to string you along.
Fragile was only worried about you.
I couldn't stand to leave you there, broken. I wanted you to live, to move forward.
So from the beginning, Lou was never there. I've been alone this whole time.
You're wrong. Death can tear us apart. We'll always be connected.
Maybe I'm wrong?
And that's that.
Trust me, Sam. We will always be with you, no matter what.
Because again, this isn't new information for us. We're only supposed to stay in there 5 minutes, Sam. Maybe I'm wrong then. I thought I had something then. I was really confident. But like, I guess there were pictures of the bit. Like, it'd be pretty insane for him to live a year without the ghost of a baby. But like, were we supposed to think the baby wasn't dead, or? I appreciate it's still an emotional moment, but that he came to a realization, even if we already knew. I just thought there was going to be a twist on top of that. And the way that Lou died was so sketchy.
I sincerely hope you understand, Sam. Fragile never stopped thinking about how all of this was affecting you. Whenever you weren't around or were asleep, Fragile approached me to see how you were holding up under the strain. She wanted to know how often you talked to Lou in the pod, how much everything weighed on your mind, if you ever thought about what happened. She had faith that you would one day come to accept the reality of your situation.
There's still something, like, I feel like I'm close. There is something weird about that first scene.
It wasn't just for your sake. Fragile needed you too. There are people out there who need help, Sam. Whenever you're ready to face what's next, summon your strength and get to it.
It fucking kicks you out of that conversation, doesn't it? Is it weird that, so canonically he's not been styling the pod over?
DHV Magellan. Her main cannons are operational, and it's all thanks to you. Contact us whenever you require fire support, and we'll be sure to oblige.
Did you take a look at that post from the Southern Environmental Observatory on... The SSS? It seems ghost mechs are active in their local region, and the tar currents there are still in a rather chaotic state. This is Higgs's doing, all in service to a greater plan. We shouldn't...
Oops, I didn't mean to cancel his conversation. Where's my bike?
Good morning to you. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Hartman's lab. Okay, fair enough.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Oh, it can't move, can it? We're gonna have to drive to Hartman's lab. Motherfucker, that's gonna be a long ass drive, but I get it. This is the long one. Although there are pavers here.
Commencing route creation.
Oh, it's really cool that the road does sort of go here.
Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation.
Magellan is also a viable option. What do you think, Sam?
Oh, yes, of course. Very low on battery.
So I shut the door and pour a glass of red champagne. Put it on the TV screen. Put your dresses in a row. Take the laundry out the door. In a city I don't know. In a city I don't know.
I could have been picking up orders, but like it felt right to just do the drive.
Good day, Sam.
You were wrong and I was right. But you
Hey,
still
mine's heavier.
buffer. Well, I know you're tired, dear. So I'll shut the door and
Yeah, I don't think I made any of these votes.
feels good.
Wasn't really prepared for that. Was doing relaxing drive.
Not going anywhere in this.
I think I'm being fucked over by my lack of battery in this car. Which won't be an issue for that much longer. This is where I had the race before. Okay, I don't need it to go quite that high. And at this point, I actually recognise the map quite well. Probably could have used one of the teleporters now I think about it. Or even the hot springs. Not because like I wasn't bringing anything with me, was I? Apart from these weapons, so didn't need to bring the bike. I guess I wanted to do the big drive.
Once again, Sam, I'm sorry we couldn't bring you straight here on the DHV Magellan. That was one hell of a trip, and you must be absolutely knackered. Be sure to take as long as you need to rest before tackling more work, all right? For my part, I'll have a crack at assessing several potential routes for your next main order. We can discuss them when we take a look at the map later on. As for the cargo, I'll let Charlie tell you all about it.
Sam, this is Charlie. Network infrastructure between the Southern Environmental Observatory and Terminal Fort Knott has been disabled for reasons unknown, though we strongly suspect Ghostmech sabotage is to blame. To address this, we've decided to reroute network traffic through the F7 North Distribution Center. However, the distance is too great for us to establish a direct connection at this time. That being the case, we'll need to utilize the way stations situated between the two sites. The device required to activate them is stored at this facility. Collect it before embarking on your journey to the distribution center. You know what to do, Sam. We'll rendezvous on site later.
Oh, motherfucker. It's back here.
Listen up, Sam. The F7 North Distribution Center is a long ways away, and by my reckoning, there's a number of different viable routes. The shortest, most direct path would involve you cutting through the snowy mountains, a dangerous proposition to say the least. You might find zip lines, ladders, and other structures en route to make your life a little easier, but without those conveniences, you'll need to make that deadly trek the hard way. If you're still keen, make sure you pack all the mountain climbing essentials and then some. Alternatively, you could forego the mountain route and circle round to take advantage of the roads to the east. Though if they're still in disrepair, or there aren't any bridges or other structures available, you'll need to come prepared to put in some work. Finally, heading west around the mountains would mean retracing your steps and going back the way you came. A fair few porters have already made use of that route since you paved the way. I imagine you'll find it easier going than the first time through. That route will also bring you close to the monorail. Get it up and running, and you can catch a ride too. Ultimately though, the route you take and the methods you utilize are entirely up to you. So take a moment to weigh your options and prepare as you deem fit. Annoyingly, the road just makes the most sense, but it'd be really boring to just do that again.
Delightfully crunchy pellets. And yeah, I like the idea of driving around the mountain at the centre of Australia. Australia has that, right? I know the plot of these games is the Death Stranding changed the shape of these countries.